Thanks for joining us on FYI. In your community, every Tuesday we hit on Luzerne County children and youth. And now we're with Nicole Litostanski. She is with Children and Youth, and she is a supervisor. And all month long, it's Child Abuse Awareness Month.
Correct.
And we want people to know exactly what is child abuse.
Child abuse can be a serious physical injury to a child. It can be sexual abuse or sexual exploitation. It can be a serious mental injury to a child. It can be imminent risk that a child is going to be harmed with a parent or by a caregiver. It's really a large umbrella of other things that can be labeled as serious neglect issues with a child. But pretty much those are the all-encompassing categories for child abuse.
What are some signs that people should look for when you're talking about child abuse?
I think there's some obvious signs which tend to be unexplained injuries to a child. Typical play injuries with a child falling or riding a bicycle and falling will be in the elbow areas, the shin areas, the knees. When you start to see bruising in other parts of the body that aren't as common and are typically covered, those tend to be suspicious and should definitely be something that people should be concerned about.
When people might suspect that a child is abused, how do they properly report it?
You can make a report for child abuse or neglect to the Childline Registry in Harrisburg. You can also make a report to our local county agency, which is Luzerne County Children and Youth Services, to the Wilkes-Barre office.
So if you have a gut feeling that a child is in danger, there is no harm in reporting it. Reporting it just means that it's your job to actually find out if that child is in harm's way.
Correct. And the main thing is just to do that. Go with your gut. If something doesn't seem right with a child seems withdrawn, a child's isolating themselves, they're not discussing an injury, it's better to make that call to the agency or to Childline and let us determine whether or not the abuse or neglect occurred and how to proceed from there.
Thank you very much. Next week on FYI, every Tuesday, we're going to talk about infant safety.